Pronto? Oh, why is it ringing? Oh.
Sorry, I had the mic muted. It's a classic, no?
But now I hear an echo.
You hear echo? Wait.
Oh, because I'm on Twitch.
Ah, yeah. You should mute the Twitch stream.
Alright, I did it. Okay.
So, how is it going? Come va?
Sono un po' male. Mi
Un po'
dispiace.
malata?
My voice is bad, but I'm fine. Very happy.
E le tue orecchie?
Orecchie.
Le orecchie sono...
Ears?
The ears, yes.
My ears are fine, but my voice is not good.
Perfect.
You know how I know the word orecchio, or it's from the pasta?
Le orecchiette.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good, orecchiette.
Little ears.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here with the cat. Ah, I see you. Nice. Wait a sec. I'll try to add you to the cattura fine. I'm quite a nub with with Twitch and stuff, so it will probably take me like a moment.
Va bene. Sono a casa oggi.
Here we are. That's just perfect. Let me move the chat away.
No, it's just me.
Here we are. Perfect.
Meglio, grazie.
I'm just on the sofa with my cat.
Yay.
Which
Where's
is...
my cat? Shopao.
What's the name of your cat, Sugar?
Shopao. It's a Chinese dumpling.
Shopao. Il nome del mio gatto è Palmiro. Typical Italian.
Wait, what was it?
Palmiro.
Palmiro?
Palmiro. Sì, è un nome vecchio che non usa più nessuno.
For cats?
Yeah, va bene. No, it's for humans, actually.
Okay.
But it's like... È molto
Scrivi.
vecchio. Old fashion. Allora, vediamo. Fammi recuperare Skype. È scritto così. Allora.
Is it too loud?
Palmiro. Like
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay, Palmiro.
Super. So, I would say we have a few entries in this contest. It was fun to follow it. And I've been running like a sort of screening with some of the oldest member of the Italian community, like come Seguace, Adri Basinga e alcuni altri. Abbiamo selezionato per te o per me da leggerti and translate a bit the best 5. So inizio con l'annunciare i migliori 5. So we will have the best 5 stories read on stream. Let me just fammi trovare.
Will you? Oh, I need to find those again. Un momento.
I can send you the link.
Grazie. Sì. Should I say hello in my poor Italian?
Sì, certo. È anche una scusa per te per parlare italiano, Sugar.
Sì, mio italiano non è abbastanza bene. Ma ciao a tutti, sono SugarVenom. Sono qui con voi stamattina, stasera, per voi, perché mi piace molto l'Italia, mi piace molto la lingua d'italiano e mi piace molto la gente che gioca Vainglori, ma mio italiano non è abbastanza bene. Mio italiano è per un viaggio, you know, like in italiano posso trovare il museo, posso comprare un spazzolino, ma non ho potuto leggere quelle storie. There is nuance and beauty in the stories and I wasn't able to understand, so mi dispiace molto. La mia problema in italiano anche è posso parlare più o meno, ma quando qualcuno risponda non capisco niente. Ecco perché siamo qui, io e Ian War. Grazie mille. Thank you for helping me.
Don't worry, thanks to you, grazie a te Sugar. You're always so kind with us from the community and I know, so che ci sono tanti ragazzi in Italia che veramente ti ammirano tantissimo per le tue storie. A lot of admiration for your stories and lores, which adds a lot to the game in a lateral but not less important way. So sono molto contento tu abbia accettato questa pazzia, this madness.
Grazie, grazie. And you'll know that I cannot understand you if I just start saying ma veramente, veramente, and I just let you go and I nod like this.
Yes, I will.
So,
I will make sure to read a bit and to translate, so that we'll be able to check the Italian form on my side, and also the story in itself, the meaning, and let's say the actual content of it, the creativity aspect, let's say, with you. So I will try to read a sentence slowly, and then with you understand what is saying, basically.
grazie. Lezione 1. Sì.
So,
Sono pronta. Oh, okay, that's good.
From the chat, the 5 stories that we are going to read. Le 5 storie che andremo a leggere.
Oh no, my Italian is so bad they can't understand it. Look at this.
I will try to follow also the chat. Wait, I'm just switching.
Okay. I'm sorry,
So-
Uncle Pirate Kebab.
Yeah, guys, maybe if we have some time, se abbiamo un po' di tempo dopo, we will do a quick Q&A, but we'll see. Faremo un po' di risposte e domande se abbiamo tempo. Quindi per il momento andiamo a leggere le storie che sono... The first one is Nimrak, titled Il Salvataggio, which means the escape.
Ok. Sono pronta.
So, the escape. Suoni distanti, ovattati. Dove mi trovo? Tutto è confuso, distante. So, distant sounds. I can barely hear them. Where where am I? Everything is confused, everything is so far away. Una luce mi acceca. A light is blinding me. The loud noise is too much. Il fragore è assordante. Mi afferrano per le spalle. They grab me from my shoulders. Mi parlano, non capiscono. They talk to me, but I don't understand. I cannot, non riesco a muovermi. I cannot move. Mi sollevano, corrono. They lift me up and they run. The noise of the gauntlet. Ardan. Un'esplosione, poi silenzio, le orecchie fischiano. An explosion, then silence, and a whistle in my ears. Le sirene ritornano, l'esplosione dei fucili ci circondano. The sirens are back, and the explosions of the rifles are surrounding us. Qualcuno urla, someone scream. Riconosco quella voce, I can recognize the voice. It's Catherine. Il suo scudo emette una luce minacciosa. Her shield emits a menacing light, while she runs towards us. Ma una raffica la fa arretrare. But a raffle makes her fall back. So, il suo scudo emette una luce minacciosa, menacing light, while she's running towards us. But a raffle makes her back up. Voci confuse. The voices are confused. Sorry also for my translations, but okay.
No, it's great.
Vengo spostata. I'm being moved. Ci muoviamo più velocemente. We are moving faster. Il rumore del gauntlet si allontana. The sound of the gauntlet is fading away. Una canzone, a song, un grido, someone shouting, Vox is moving quickly, si sposta velocemente. I suoi colpi vengono riflettuti dallo scudo avversario. Its hits are reflected by the enemy's shield. Non voglio separarmi da loro, non di nuovo, mi divincolo. I don't want to be apart from them, not again. I'm trying to free myself. Il combattimento si fa sempre più distante. The fighting is further and further away. I cannot lose them again. I try to set free. Everything fades away. L'attacco era stato programmato da giorni. The attack was planned since days. Avrebbe dovuto essere una passeggiata. Should have been so easy. Le guardie dovevano essere in viaggio per Mont Lille con la Guardian a cappeggiarle. The guards should have been traveling to Mont Lille with Catherine to lead them. Qualcosa è andato storto, but something went wrong. La base è ormai un campo di battaglia. The base is a battlefield. Combattiamo contro gli Stormguard mentre la cerco. We are fighting against the Stormguard as I look for her. So che è qui, la sento. I know she's here. I'm feeling her. Mi muovo rapidamente nei corridoi. Apro l'ennesima porta utilizzando il gauntlet come ariete. I'm moving quickly through the corridors. I open this is quite difficult, sorry. I open another door using the gauntlet as to break through.
Right.
I maghi abbandonano le guardie mentre mi dirigo alla porta successiva. The wizards leave the guards while I'm heading to the next door. Arrivo finalmente al centro della base. Lei è lì, addormentata all'interno della macchina che l'ha guarita e al contempo imprigionata. I get finally to the center of the base. She's there. She's sleeping inside the machine that healed her and at the same time imprisoned her. Apro la cupola e l'afferro per le spalle. I open the glass, I guess. Oh. I open the glass and I grab her from the shoulders. Can you hear me? Mi senti? Please, I'm begging you, wake up. Ti prego, svegliati. Geme, trema, non sembra in grado di muoversi. She moans, probably. No, she doesn't seem she can move. I pick her up on my shoulder and I run towards the others. La carico in spalla, corro verso gli altri. New guards are coming to stop us. Nuove guardie arrivano per fermarci. The gauntlet hits the enemies with new power, while my pneumons starts burning for the action. I feel my eyes are cold. Avverto gli occhi gelidi. Sorry. I perceive the cold eyes of the Guardian, which is Catherine, on us, while she lifts the blade of the shield from the ground. So probably she just used her blast tremor.
Okay.
Where are the backups? Dove sono i rinforzi? They should have assured us with an escape route. Non possono essere già caduti. They cannot be already fallen. The hearing comes back in time to feel Catherine shout some orders, ordering to surround us while she comes to us. So he could not hear for a while after the shock, and so now he can hear Catherine shouting some orders, and they are going to be surrounded. Cerchiamo la fuga, mentre le possibilità si riducono passo dopo passo. We are looking for an escape route, a way to escape, while the possibilities are getting I cannot lose her, not again. Non posso perderla, non di nuovo. A raffle of shots, una raffica di colpi, and Catherine indietreggia per proteggersi. She backs up to protect herself. We can do it, possiamo farcela. Il Mac si avvicina. The Mac comes closer. We need to back off. We are doing it. And her, how is her? Yes, we are holding the position. La spostò sul Mac e si voltò verso la Guardian, pronto a saldare finalmente i conti. He put Julia on the Mac and he turned towards Catherine, ready to settle the thing.
Aspetta. So who do we know whose mech this is yet?
Not yet. No.
Is this an empty mech? Okay.
It is an empty Mac. I don't know.
Okay.
But and also we don't know exactly who is the main character.
Lo so.
So probably I think he's Ardan.
Sì.
Faccio segno ai maghi di occuparsi delle guardie mentre preparo l'attacco. I signal the mages to get rid of the guards while I prepare my attack. Il gauntlet viene fermato dal suo scudo, ma fintanto che lo utilizza per difendersi non può colpirmi. The gauntlet is blocked by her shield, dal suo scudo, but until she uses it to protect herself, she cannot fight back. She cannot hit me, non può colpirmi. La musica di Vox si diffonde nell'aria. Vox music is spreading in the air. In pochi istanti delle onde sonore si abbattono sulla nemica. In a short time, shock waves, audio waves, sound waves, sorry, are hitting the enemy. I told you not to come. Ti avevo detto di non venire. Non potevo lasciarti qua. I couldn't left you here alone. I nostri colpi vengono ancora riflettuti dallo scudo nemico. Our hits are still reflected by the enemy's shield. Non c'è modo di superare le sue difese. Isn't there a way to get past their defenses? In lontananza un tumulto inizia a levarsi. From far away I feel like a riot is rising. La popolazione ha infine deciso di ribellarsi alla dittatura. The population has finally decided to rise against the dictatorship. Vox li ha convinti. Vox convinced them. Catherine impera la ritirata. Catherine commands to back off. But it's too late, è troppo tardi. I won't let her get away. No, not this time, non stavolta. Non la lascerò fuggire. Andiamo, padre. Let's go, father. Ignoro la voce di mio figlio. I ignore the voice of my son. Il mio bersaglio è davanti a me. My target is just in front of me. Vox mi sposta in tempo per salvarmi da un proiettile. Vox moves me just in time to save me from a bullet. So yes, it's Ardan actually, I was right.
Yeah.
Un sorriso maligno si disegna sul volto della Guardian. An evil smile is drawn on the face of the Guardian. You are surrounded. The mages are dead. It's over. Una trappola. It's a trap. Can you hear this noise? Lo senti questo rumore? È il popolo che per anni avete oppresso. Is the people that over which you have ruled for many years. Stanno venendo per voi. They are coming after you. Non è ancora finita, it's not over yet. Non posso accettare la sconfitta, non ora. Cannot accept the defeat, not now. Sono solo capre. They're just goats. Quando vedranno le vostre teste su un banner si ritireranno. Nice. When they will see your heads on a banner, they will withdraw. Lo sguardo di Catherine è spietato, mentre ordina di ucciderci, ma il salto sonico di Vox coglie tutti impreparati. Catherine eyes are glacial, while she orders to kill us, but the sonic zoom of Vox gets everyone unprepared, and allowing me to activate my vanguard to break through the troops surrounding us. Corriamo a perdifiato verso l'estremo della recinzione. We are running until we are losing our breath. A perdifiato. This is a weird, a really particular word. Perdifiato, which means you are losing your breath. Perdere e fiato, which is breath. Towards the margin of the field, while the rifle shots are exploding behind our shoulders. Il popolo è finalmente alle porte ed i corni da battaglia riecheggiano. The population is at the doors and the war horns are echoing through the people, giving us strength after each step. So basically, the people is supporting them in their escape. Varchiamo i cancelli, we cross the gates, e ci mimetizziamo tra i rivoltosi, and we are melting in the rioting people. Poco prima che l'effetto del Vanguard svanisca, just before the effect of the Vanguard wears off. Ce l'abbiamo fatta, l'abbiamo recuperata. We made it. We have retrieved her. So they managed to retrieve Julia, I guess.
Got it.
Le sirene iniziano a suonare poco dopo il loro ingresso. Troppo presto. The sirens starts to scream just after they have entered. It's too early. The gates of the recinzione, which is like the not the box. How do you call it? For example, the thing where you put cows.
Oops, sorry, you cut out there. Say it again.
The things where you hold the cows. You know, the cowboys. The cowboys is
Okay,
like
well,
the wooden thing.
capito. There's also a gate.
Yeah, it is also a gate. Close by, while dozen of guards come out from the base. We need to go and save them. Dobbiamo salvarli. The voice of rain interrompe il silenzio di noi altri, breaks our silence. We are really shocked by the number of the enemies. Siamo allibiti dal numero di nemici. Markel lo blocca. Markel stops him. Non ancora. Dobbiamo prima cercare un diversivo. Not yet. We need to look for a diversion. We know where they will come from. We need to distract the guards at the right moment. Dobbiamo distrarre le guardie al momento giusto. The time goes by. The siren keeps on screaming. How many of them are already dead? Will someone be able to save themselves? We start to move. Iniziamo a spostarci. We are using the buildings like a cover until we will be far enough um, from the guard exit point to allow the retreat of our comrades, if any of them is still alive. Merkel gives us a sign. One of my rockets. I use one of my rockets to open a breach in the walls, and I launch myself, and I jump in the court, followed by the others. The attack is light, is quick. We defeat the first guards without any problem. We keep on fighting with the shields up, protecting one another, while a lot of guards are trying to kill us, and more and more bullets are fired, are wasted trying to get us. Come ho fatto a farmi convincere da quel ragazzo? How did I manage to get convinced by that boy? Basta un bel visino a farmi vacillare adesso. It's a nice face enough to make my mind change now. We see a wizard escape towards the gate. The order of Merkel is not late. They are outside. Go and get them. I start the boosts, and I pass the guards. The first objective is the shielded gate, on which I use all the missiles that I have. So probably this one is Sky.
Okay.
This one is Sky because it speaks about boosts and missiles, and yeah. So I guess it's Sky chasing them.
Okay.
So she destroys the gate, and she goes through the exit point. She goes to the exit point. The guardian Catherine is chasing them. They told me about her. They told me to be really careful. I use she's trying to stop Catherine, so she's on Ardan's side, I guess.
Oh, she is. Okay. See, I thought she was fighting them. But go ahead.
I use on her my last bullet rifle while I'm advancing. We need to retreat. We are doing it, and her. Yes, we are holding the position. They gave me the objective, and I retreat as fast as I can by reactivating my boosts. Viaggio a velocità massima. I travel at max speed tra le vie della città, in the alleys of the city, while the first groups of person start to move, weapon in the hands, towards the base. I reach rapidly the peripheric area where the caravan is located, which will help us leave the city. The tranquility that surrounds us makes the loudness from a few seconds before absurd. Lascio l'obiettivo alle cure della guaritrice. I leave the objective, so probably is like Giulia, to the cure of the healer, and I hide the armor in a chariot, in a cart. We leave immediately, without waiting for other superstiti, which means people who survived.
Oh.
They have only a few minutes to reach us. I stay hidden in the last chariot, in the last cart, and I look to a bullet hole on the back. Dai bel visino, non lasciarci le penne. And she's referring to Vox. She said, come on, nice face, don't get killed. Non lasciarci le penne. I got in the fight con un whoosh. I got in the fight with a whoosh, and then boom, boom, boom.
Oh, I know who this is.
On the surrounding me, it was a bang and a ho-hum, while il thump of the gauntlet and of my stump were keep on bouncing on the enemy's shield. At a certain point, I can hear a ooh. It was the people. Allora la nemica ha iniziato a ritirarsi, il papà è avanzato. Then the enemy backed off, and Dad started advancing. Al bang, when I heard the bang, I moved backwards, and the bullet made bang on the wall. We were surrounded, and then I did whoosh to get out to break through the surrounding, through the guards surrounding them. So this is the point of view of Vox, I guess. Mm-hmm. And Dad made a woo woo boom to follow me.
This is wonderful.
we ran through the bang bang, and hey little boy, stop doing all these sounds and eat. And parla come mangi, which literally is speak as you eat.
Speak as you eat.
Yeah, parla come mangi, which means talk normally as you always do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But this is my way to tell stories. Questo è il mio modo di raccontare. And then stop telling stories. We have passed the doors from since several hours now, but we are not safe yet. Boring. So Vox is bored. Mm-hmm. The caravan was traveling at high speed towards Mont Lille. We would have taken 2 days and 2 nights without any pause to reach the city, but luckily the metal carts fueled with crystal didn't need any brake. After the destruction of one of the greatest crystal mines, so probably here they are referring to Skylore, yes, of the continent, the price of the resource went to the star, literally. Era salito alle stelle, so skyrocketed. Uh-huh. And traveling was starting to get proibitivo. I mercanti nomadi, the nomad merchant was between the few. Was between the people who were feeling this difference in price the most, since given the fact that their entire lifestyle, il loro intero stile di vita, the entire lifestyle was based on the business, on the merchantship, I guess, of different goods between different cities, so they could not travel. The thing that they needed was gold and crystal, and this job, which is probably to make them escape, would have filled their chests of both of the things. So They were promised gold and crystal. Avrebbero sostenuto una giusta causa. They would have sustained a right cause, and at the same time they would get rich. Non c'era quindi da stupirsi che nessuno di loro avesse obiettato riguardo al piano. None of them objected the plan, even if risky, seppur rischioso. Karen, the healer. So Karen, is it probably is it an invented character? I guess.
Uh-huh.
Karen, the healer, was busy to make Julia, to make the patient drink a reddish preparation of curative herbs, and her patient to her patient, but she wasn't so happy about that. She wasn't of the same opinion, this opinion. Ardan was laughing while looking at the scene. Non le sono mai piaciute. She never liked it. He hadn't felt that good since years. It's not true that I don't like them. Let's say that I prefer something else. My queen, you're still weak. Siete ancora debole. These herbs will serve to get you back in forces. I'm already feeling better. Mi sto già riprendendo. I don't need them. Non ne ho bisogno. Ma mia regina, but my majesty, I'm not the queen. The fierce smile of the women was brightening the spirits of the presence. My daughter Celeste is the queen. Oh, pretty nice. So
Yeah.
it's like the same action with different perspectives.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. I absolutely loved all the different perspectives, and I loved that they each had their own voice. I thought that was really well done. Especially Vox, of course, you know it's him immediately.
Yeah, you get it immediately. Yes.
Yeah, and of course he was my very favorite to write because I got to do all the sound effects. And I
Nice.
loved it. I love that part. Of course, Vox is my baby boy. I love him. So I was so glad. I was wondering where Celeste was in this story.
Probably
Uh,
Celeste is could be with the Egyptian.
With the what?
She didn't. How's called the tribe? The Gypties. Sorry. What's the name of the population? The Gypts.
Oh, the Githians?
Githians. Sorry. Yes.
Oh, okay. So she's still back at the Halcyon Fold getting her people together. It would have been cool if she was there, but I like it kind of that she wasn't, because in the lore that I wrote, Vox was ignored a little bit too much for Celeste's celebrity and whatever.
Yeah.
So I love it that Vox had a big moment in here. I love, of course, that we get Julia back. You know, everybody wishes we could have Julia back. It was so heartbreaking. And then it was even more heartbreaking in that Arden skin lore to see that the evil queen had kept Julia in that chamber the whole time.
Yeah, because we see the chamber in the illustrations.
Yeah, heartbreaking. And yeah, so I was just, you're so immediately I knew that was Julia in the beginning. That feeling was amazing. I loved the dream of the family being whole again, you know.
Nice.
I also loved the new characters, the invented characters.
Yeah.
I love that they went off on their own that way. I think that some people, when they write vainglory lore, are too afraid to keep it exactly as I made it. And I would rather that people are creative and go off and do whatever they want and write whole different histories and futures and different characters. I absolutely love that. So that was great. I loved it that Sky was there.
Yes.
Because I haven't ever thought of Sky as being part of this family, but I loved it. And I loved all the addition of the economics at the end because
Yes.
we haven't discussed yet in the official lore why or what happened to Sky's population after she got all mad and
Yeah, in
blew up.
fact, because from the lore, it's something big that the action that she takes, the actions that she takes, the decision that she takes in Sky lore is huge. So it's nice to that the author thought about an implication actually.
Yeah,
So also to find an excuse for gypsies to help someone in something, so that's a sort of justification for gypsies to participate and help them escape. So nice
oh, I
story,
know.
Nimrak. That was really nice. Thank you. Second runner up is Fern 262000.
Okay, hold on one moment. Aspetta, I want to get there, and I'm going to take a short break to blow my nose because I'm sick.
Yeah, please do so.
So we're going to wait. Which one?
Fern 26200, Haunting the
Hunting
Dead.
the Undead.
Sorry, Haunting the
Okay.
Undead.
Okay. Tornerò presto.
Yeah, don't worry, I
Scusate.
will go through the chat.
Ok, un momento.
Quella di Joel batte il primo posto, secondo me. Lì c'è troppo poco combattimento. Ciao ragazzi. Aspettate che si sta scaricando tristemente la batteria, meno male che me ne sono reso conto, se no sarebbe crashato lo stream. 9 milioni 5 hanno deciso di Bazinga e Seguace, complimenti. E l'ho letta, anche se c'erano i propri combattimenti che non mi piace. Prendere l'icebox di Giul, mi servono le leggendarie T3. Io leggile solo in inglese. Ok, sì, le leggerò. Tenterò di tradurre al meglio delle mie possibilità, ragazzi. Purtroppo in tempo reale è difficile anche rendere, se volete, una traduzione interessante. Non sono un linguista, purtroppo. Però mi ci impegno. Mi ci impegno. Aspettate che rispondo anche alla chat. Ok. Noi le possiamo leggere in italiano dallo schermo, sì. Tenterò di sì, chiaro, scorrerò, quindi potete leggerle direttamente. Lo stream è un po' improvvisato, però vi invito ad indovinare che cosa c'è sotto. Cosa c'è sotto tutto questo ambaradan di telecamere, di chat? Eh? Sono aperto insomma, sono aperto ai suggerimenti. Cosa ci sarà mai sotto? Stai leggendo le prime 5. Sì, allora, seguaci Adri Basinga, che sono due ragazzi, ormai sono dei vecchietti, diciamo, molta esperienza nel mondo dei videogiochi e soprattutto grande esperienza per quanto riguarda le lore, membri della community sin dai primi giorni mi hanno aiutato a scegliere le migliori 5, quindi grazie a tutti quelli che hanno partecipato, ma per motivi di tempo abbiamo deciso un attimo di filtrare le migliori 5 e proporle a Sugar in un tempo decente, ecco. Quindi I would if you're ready, I would start with the second lore.
Yes, please. I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay. Dan, can you be quiet? So was on the point of exploding. So it's about So. But we are so touchy today. It's just because I got my blade dirty. Dirty, sorry. Taka was trying to clean his enormous blades that he was always carrying with him. 2 weeks before, the twos fought each other because they were both on the trace of a certain cruel. On which the tribunal, the Darklade, laid a big bounty. This brought them on the same road. So they met each other while hunting down Krul, who had a bounty on him. Since that the battle ended in absolute with an absolute draw, they they decided to allearsi, to be ally and to share the reward, the bounty. You would have been better not to bring them with you. It will be enough, not more than half of Meg, of my Gracie, to kill him. So checked his jacket to count the ammunition that were left in his minigun. But please, do you know how many people I killed on these little beauties, con questi gioiellini, little jewels? And have you ever seen the symbol of the house Kamua? The blades must be shiny, splendid and shiny, not brown. And then the effect would be gone, would be ruined. So Taka is worried about the scene, the appearance as well of his actions, I guess. Shh, I'm feeling something. From far away, not more than 100 meters, far away in the forest, a loud scream could be heard, similar to a lament. No, it's just like a pain scream of a person, death, but with still some voice. So someone who is actually being aggressed in the forest far away. Finally, we found him. He's really quick for being dead. Taka left his hope of cleaning his enormous blades and crouched in the brushes, ready for the ambush. So did the same. They moved in the brushes, and a brarg.
Wait, what was that again?
It's just like, I think, a sound.
I just want to hear you do it again.
Ah, sorry. Si mostrano i cespugli. È un brarg. Echoed in the evening silence. After that, a big silhouette came out from the eye grass. So it's just like, this is a cruel heroic perk described. It seemed said so with a low voice. Sibilo is like the sound of the serpent when it makes like shh. So super low voice, Sibilo. With Gracie ready to hit the target. From what did you guess?
First guess.
Sorry, from what did you guess? Yes, from the this is difficult. From the green luminescent sword set on fire that he has stuck in the chest? Question mark. So it's just like this is like, it was obvious, no? The ninja didn't manage to hold a small laugh. So didn't do the same. What is he doing? I don't know. It seems that he's saying something. He didn't realize that he had that he had risen his voice, but Krul didn't find them out. At the count of 3, Taka really wanted to. This one I know. Infilzare means when to stab him. Wants to stab something, so it's just generic. Everything wants to stab something. No, to the signal, via, which means let's go. So just ran out of the brushes and starting to bombard the undead. Taka, with a superhuman speed, jumped out in a flash and hit the target, coloring the chest with an enormous red X of blood. And to the brown of the earth, the cremisi, which is like a strong red color, so it's like blood color, cremisi, was mixed to the brown of the earth. So there's like a picturing these two colors mixing together, coming from the cold veins of Krul. So Krul is undead but still has some blood. This is quite interesting as well. Look, you need to eat him, not me, idiot. Sorry, a bullet went really near to his tail. Do you know what the hell it means, suppressing fire? Get out of there and leave it to me. So increased the fire rate. While Krul was using the distraction, Krul managed to hit Taka with a punch, and made him to the ground, and brought him to the ground, and kept on accanirsi, which means in Italian accanirsi is doing like a dog. So he kept on eating the target, and he was not caring about the projectiles that was entering his dead flesh. So he could have like a superhuman strength, probably recovering health from Taka maybe, and he suffered enough. He said with a strange movement, he burnt the assassin, recovering from his wounds. So this is probably the smite. So was looking to the scene from 10 meters more or less, and he realized that another hit of that caliber would have killed his mate. Avrebbe ucciso il suo compagno, not really mate, but his ally, let's say. He didn't have the time to rejoice, because he was happy. He didn't have time to rejoice that a big red cloud came over the battlefield. When it faded away, he understood Taka was gone. Damn, he always uses the same trick. Where is he? Where is he? But this is what he thought. He was too focused on shooting. He kept on firing bullets without a pause, and he understood that he could not wound the objective, but he could only keep him to the distance. When at a certain moment, he witnessed one of the events that he would have never forgot. Krul took out the sword from his how do you call the bones here?
Where are we?
We are continuava a lanciare proiettili incessantemente.
Okay, okay.
So from his chest, he took out the sword from his chest, and he threw it to him. The powerful blade was spinning in his direction, and so knew that he would have never managed to dodge it. But when the weapon was closer than a meter from his face, Taka got back and pushed him out from the trajectory of the blade, saving him. So Taka has some companionship. It was spectacular, no? For this reason, I won the 60% of the bounty. The fox,
of course.
yeah, of course. The fox was laughing, knowing that the mercenary would have never accepted. In the long battle, a heavy silence was in the battlefield in this moment. The tag team, and the undead were studying each other. After the initial face-off, the strength of each other was evident. Però è bello tosto. Yes, he's really strong. Bello tosto. So was strangely having fun in that situation. It was since a long time that he was not facing death face to face. You know well what you need to you know well what you need to load in that Gracie of yours. Once you will have weaken him, I will trapass his chest from one side to the other. So never saw Taka that serious. Maybe he had never faced a true life-threatening danger. He loaded the minigun with the explosive shells. That
we got the ult, yeah.
Yeah, projectile shells that was keeping always as a backup, and just a few people were able to survive long enough to convince him and use them, and even less after he actually used them. So this is to say that this ultimate is super powerful and fearsome. Cruel screamed, "No peace for you or for me," and he dashed through the machine gun man, with the fury in his eyes, without pupils. No, the dark part in the eye, in the middle.
That's a pupil.
Pupille.
Yeah.
So shoot the first explosive shell, and Krul slowed down his charge. He wasn't expecting it. He kept on getting hit from that lethal ammunitions, and he was forced to stop. He didn't have the time to recover from the attack, and he felt a terrible pain, lancinante, which means when you get stabbed by a lance, that lancia, lancinante, dolore lancinante at the chest. It wasn't his sword. Another sword, he was trespassing his pneumon. He turned his eyes and saw Taka. He managed to get to catch him out of guard and stab his pneumon, his right pneumon from front to the back, so from side to side. Calm and unstoppable. Only then the undead dropped to the ground, defeated. In the forest, the song of the owl could be resonated. So and Taka shaked hands. You're not so bad at the end. Was the only vague compliment that the mercenaries would have given him. So, what about that 60%? Not even if that. and the two laughed, but the laughter became bitter when they heard a well-known voice. Get me back to the living. Si voltarono, they turned, and the body of Krul was gone, leaving just a trail of chilly wind. The hunt was just opened.
It was just beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That was wonderful.
Really dynamic. And
it was dynamic. I love that he read the lore and he knew the name of Saw's gun. I love that Taka was perfect. Like Taka's attitude was so funny. Yeah. I love hearing Taka in Italian. Taka should be Italian.
While he's Japanese, so maybe I'm not.
It was so funny. I love how Taka. I like how they do what they do in game, and they have the same lines. Their voice lines, fantastic in Italian. I love hearing it.
Nice.
I think Instalock Saw and Taka should be the new meta.
Instalock Saw and Taka, yes.
Yeah, that was wonderful. Very funny.
Cool. Yeah, really funny. And thanks to Fern. Next runner-up is, let me check, not to make any mistake, Kiliander. And the name is Il Boato Finale. It's just under the one from Fern.
Oh, I see it.
Il Boato Finale. So it's the last, is the final. Boato is like the sound that an explosion makes. Is just like a fragor, a huge fragor. So a crown of luminescent gems was rising from the dust, caused by the battle. Its crystals were not spotted from the blood of thousands of minions. Death on the body, and are splendid vividly. They are like shining, the crystals. So probably he's talking about Celeste, I guess. Like sorry, this is really difficult. The coltre di fumo, which is the smoke, the column of smoke rising from the turrets, would not be capable of obfuscating her. So this figure of Celeste, super cool. She's there, Celeste, the Star Queen, yes, la regina delle stelle.
The stelle. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, she's staring with languid eyes that terrible scenery. She cannot stand still. She doesn't have the force of looking her army fighting and keeping eye the banner of the supernova. So I guess it's a new faction. Vox is doing everything he can to calm her down. He sings a sweet song to her, like the song of Celeste, to give her strength. Trying to cover the marching sound of the drums, of the war drums, but without any result. She's there while she looks at Koshka fighting with her claws, with her sharp claws, and her smile always on her lips. She doesn't waste any heat. Any fendente is like when you go deep, when you try to eat really deep. So she doesn't waste any fendente. The cat girl, she rips open with that claws the enemy, while she sings a strange repetitive melody. Nenia is in Italian is the song you sing to the kids to make them sleep. So it's
A lullaby.
like lullaby. Yes, exactly. She's leading her small army of fury creatures that are just waiting for one of her orders. But she's so courageous and reckless. She doesn't want the death of her soldier, and she doesn't want that someone disturbs her little song. Shum waka uns uns, 40 minions uns gone, andati. So she's counting minions. She says, while thanks to the slancio del sangue, which probably is the Pouncy Faun translation.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, but I cannot guarantee
That's
about
great.
that. But she kills rapidly every enemy minion. Jeanette, what is the count of our losses? Celeste is asking to her consigliera, which is to the one giving her advices. I forgot the right word. Sorry.
Oh, that's the right word.
Counselor.
Go ahead.
The counselor.
Yeah, counselor.
Thank you. The counselor looks at the battlefield and with his techno view, with his tech view, and counts rapidly the deceased. She says yes with the head, and after only 1 second, and she doesn't say any number. She just responds, "Our commanders are doing a great job, my queen." And with adagio in the back lines, we managed to limit a lot the damage. Really nice way of speaking. The Star Queen moves her head. I didn't ask you how Koshka is doing and the others. I asked you the count of our victims. The tone of the voice is gelid, never used before then. Jeanette stayed still. She reacted strangely. Just frozen by that strange reaction, and she blubbers. As she already know the reaction of her queen in knowing that number. Her Majesty, she says not. I mean, with some fear. Titubante means hesitating. Sorry. So
Oh.
titubante means hesitating. No, answers Celeste, looking out from the balcony of her tower, of her sightning tower. This battle must finish now. She states, serious and convinced. She descends rapidly the stairs that are leading on the battlefield. She has been followed by Janet and Vox, that are trying in any way possible to dissuade her from doing what she's going to do. Little brother, expand my voice, she says with a forced smile on her face, touching his shoulder so that the sonic waves can be expanded to the maximum. An eye sound stops the action of the war. Everyone is waiting, and they are observing. They are looking for the source of that rumor. The marching drums and the enemies are stopped, and suddenly everything seems at the end. The end of those of bloody battles. My soldiers, my heroes, I'm so grateful for what you are doing, but as a queen I cannot allow more blood to be spilled. She makes a pause to brighten her voice. The expression makes clear the effort that she's putting in pronouncing those words. I, Celeste, Star Queen, I am demanding to the Storm Queen to come to the battlefield against me, without any soldier or without any hero, in a face-to-face challenge. It was silence for a few seconds. The commanders of the supernova cannot answer. They don't have time to answer because a loud trumpet sound, so horn sound, opens the line of the enemy soldiers. A huge number of small airy heads that are moving leave the passage for three people. The first one was Catherine, in her terrific and shiny silver armor. She was confident. She was moving confidently through the soldier, displaying her fears. I guess, I'm not sure, but after her there was Kestrel.
Ooh.
The well-known archer of the queen. Also, she was armed sino ai denti, which means to the teeth. So yeah, like
the same in English.
Okay, so she was armed to the teeth and covered with armor that looked indestructible. Dulcis in fundo, which is Latin and means at the end, at the very end. The Storm Queen, with her enormous crown made of platinum and crystals. And crystal she was closing the party. Not many had the opportunity to see her and be able to tell about it. Get back, stupid deformed rats. She's talking naturally with the minions that without objecting escape right away as fast as they can. The voice of the Storm Queen is vigorous and is loud, like the most powerful thunder, and gives you goosebumps. Pick two heroes, little star, and let's close this matter quickly. She's giving precise orders, and she doesn't look as she wants to confront on a one-on-one with the star, with the Queen of the Stars. Rassegnata, which means Celeste did her choice. Adagio, Koshka, you will assist me in this last battle, she says with a clear tone of voice, bowing her head in a sign of discomfort. A wave of voices is overlapping. A noise, a background noise that turns more and more into a loud one. Vox, take everyone out of here. I don't want to hear a word, not from you and not from Sky. Again, the voice tone shows sadness and fatigue. The battle starts. In the beginning, Koshka jumps on Kestrel with a precise avvento giocoso, which is the translation of Pansifania. This is Pansifania, avvento giocoso. blocking for a few instants the view of the archer, and scratching her face several times with volteggio mortale, which is second ability. Unz, hello, it's me. Can you see me? Can you see me? The pain of Kestrel for each blow received are strazianti, which means are really strong, and it's her blood that drenches the soil first. So Kestrel is the first one to underpowered.
It's exciting.
Adagio doesn't save blows to the archer. Now at the center of the enemy fire, burning her body with the arcane flames, fiamme arcane, that at each second devour her body from the inside. Nice, this from the Celeste instead doesn't look willing to eat the archer. There is Catherine there, the woman who killed her mother, and she's thirsty of vengeance. She can feel it burning inside her body as it is on the verge of exploding in a powerful Big Bang. The body of the Storm Queen of the Star Queen starts to lighten up. Under the interrogative sight of the Storm Queen, the scepter in which it's kept, the light of Julia, helps her master to emit rays that are matching the ones from the sun. Adagio tries to persuade Celeste not committing a severe mistake. Regina, no. Queen, Majesty, don't. Remember your soldiers. And in a second, the young queen gets back in her mind, and understand that there is no place for bloodthirst and vengeance, and she turns towards the archer, giving her the final blow with an heliogenesis that in a short time turns into a supernova and drops Kestrel to the ground. Catherine doesn't leave the possibility to Koshka to get out of there. She dashes on her with a merciless pursuit, spietato inseguimento, and hitting her in the back. The poor king is frozen, is paralyzed, easy target of the enemy blows. The Storm Queen shoots her first lightning and burns her neck, opening up a huge wound that Friedzel, I don't know but emits like burning oil, like frying oil. This is like Italianity. Immediately after, Adagio dashes on his companion, trying to heal her with the gift of fire, while Celeste finally has the opportunity of inflicting the first blow on Catherine. A new star drops from the sky, ending up on the Stormguard barrier that Catherine has just activated, and bouncing consequently both on the Storm Queen, both on his companions. So she wanted to hit Catherine, but the Stormguard made so that the heliogenesis bounced back, both on the in the direction of the Storm Queen and of his allies, of her allies. Sorry, Koshka, be careful! Adagio screams, trying to save her, but the little girl with brown hairs, castani, which means like light brown hairs, cannot be quick enough to get herself to get back from the merciless pursuit, from the shocking attack that drops to the ground KO from a new thunder of the Storm Queen. Her body is pushed away towards her companions, and the burns are still vivid on her skin. Without losing any time, Adagio is heading towards the poor girl, covering her body with his red wings, and lifting her in her arms moving her far away from other killing blows. Celeste is now without a defense, and Catherine is ready to give a new merciless pursuit, spietato inseguimento, with their sword already tended towards the abdomen of a rival. "Stop now," says the son of the dragons. He takes off, and opening the arms towards the side, and opening the arms towards the side. The wings are wide open with all their beauty, while the ground boiling and enlightening. Colored from the several blows that have been exchanged on the field, starts trembling. Ancient runes are appearing on the ground, and they form a circle in which the Storm Queen and his trusted bodyguard are still standing. Adagio seems ready to the sacrifice, and his body is burning with a black flame. Darkness that has never been seen before. He pronounces rapidly some words, the ones that will allow him to close the verse of judgment, one of his most powerful weapons. The runes are luminescent, while also Celeste is lifting few centimeters from the ground, turning and charging as much as her body allows her. She lifts a few centimeters from the ground, turning herself and accumulating as much as she can of the light that her mother gifted to her. But is that just right in that instant? Just right in that instant, Celeste recalls the solar storm, while the Storm Queen brings on the ground the wrath of her lightnings. There is an explosion, a powerful sound that is scattering around and is generated by those attacks that are facing each other, and everyone gets thrown away from each other, far away from a shockwave, something that neither the Catherine barrier can stop. Another time, an high-pitched sound, and then the silence. So everyone died.
Everyone dies, and then the silence.
That's crazy. Everyone dies.
That's Shakespearean.
Nice.
I like that very much.
It's really nice. I really liked it as well.
I really like that too. I think that he just nailed the Celeste. You know what she's like inside. I like that she saved her brother and told him to go away. Again, we have Sky in there.
Sky is just like a background presence here.
Yeah, but still, it's interesting that two people have included her in this story. It's kind of neat. I love Jeanette, the consigliere or whatever. It's fantastic. Yeah. I want to play Jeanette.
Jeanette, yes,
Jeanette's OP.
She's giving like advices and making use of other heroes through advice.
Yeah, I love that. I love Storm versus Starqueen 1v1 IRL. I love that. I wish that the Storm Queen had just fought Celeste, but at the same time, it was so cool to see Kestrel and Catherine come out, her Storm Guard. I love that.
And
I
also in
love
the
it.
fight, the basically Celeste and the Storm Queen fought from the distance. So it's really interesting the fact that their power is so huge that they don't even need to get close to each other to actually fighting. They're just like far away from each other, but they're so powerful that they're blowing away everyone.
Yeah, I really love the battle writing. I find it so challenging to do, and yeah, to keep a tempo going. And so I really love this one. I know how difficult it is to do. It was great. I really love that Celeste called Vox, was it Fratellino?
Fratellino.
Little brother. I love it because I wrote in their story a little bit that they're twins, but that Celeste is just 4 minutes older. So
Yeah, that's true. Great.
I
That was a
love that.
nice find.
Very well done.
Really, really, I really liked it. So this one following up, we have just two of them, and we are on track. So in a
How is
following
how is the chat doing? Are they interested in this?
the chat. Oh yes, the chat. They are discussing it. Petal non cuoce bene, non me gusta. Uh, yeah, they are discussing about it. I'm so sorry about reading it. I cannot follow that much the chat. There is a moderator though, who is
Okay.
also the author of this upcoming story. So we are reading the story of Omino Sentenzio, il tuo peggior incubo, your worst nightmare.
Wait, which one? Where is
Yes,
it?
like a sort of Santa Claus is the. Let me
Where?
count. From the bottom, the fifth.
Peggiore and Cubo?
Yes, peggiore incubo, the worst nightmare.
Okay. All right. Pronta.
Where are we precisely? Oh, again, so. So
Yes.
is advancing slowly through the intricate jungle, with Gracie strictly holding Gracie in his fist. The safe, I guess, the thing that doesn't allow to shoot, the switch
Safety, yeah.
the safety, sorry, was turned on as always. We should almost be there, following our coordinates. Catherine was proceeding just a little bit ahead. She was opening up a trail through the intricate brushes. So fogliame means like leaves and the part on the ground of the forest. The fogliame. The blade of her shield was shining, struck by a ray of sun which was filtering occasionally from the top of the trees, from the dense top of the trees. It would be better for them. That would be better for them not to have given us the wrong coordinates. So found his answer, a brief walk ahead. Left the forest to their back. The two mercenaries found themselves, in fact, in a big plain of circular shape, wide at least 3 square miles. There were a gloomy fog that was covering the scenario. and a big black silhouette that was shooting, was like towards the sky, in the exact opposite center. The improbable couple got close to what it seemed a trivella. Trivella is like a drill for the crystal extraction, placed in the middle of an open space. Catherine stopped a step before he would have fallen in the deep hole over which the device had been mounted. And judging from the spectral silence and from the huge wild grass that were covering the machine, it must have seen better times. Doveva aver visto tempi migliori, better times. So is for that one that they called us, to get back a feast of crystals in this abyss.
What is abisso?
Abisso is abyss. Like abyss, yes, it's just like a huge hole, especially under the sea. Abisso marino, sea abyss. It's not a mission of retrieval, so we just need to defend. The whistle of a fireball stopped her words. The shield, the energy shield, was activated just in time. A fire globe struck and bounced away on the impenetrable surface of the lighty barrier, faster than a struck of ice. Battito di ciglia le ciglia sono queste, i peli degli occhi, the hairs of the eyes, le ciglia. And she saved the machine gunman from certain death. The party starts. The party starts.
That's wonderful.
A tremendous ululato. Ululato is the sound of the wolf. So
what's that again?
Ululato.
I just like hearing you do it.
And suddenly a pack of wolves jumped over Zoe and Catherine. One, though, got separated from his companions and jumped directly in the brushes. Ratatatatatatatata. Gracie was roaring while it was exploding rapidly, a mag, one mag after the other, over their aggressors. And in the meantime, the owner was laughing like a madman at the sight of all that blood that was dropping everywhere. Scarf didn't manage to have a good aim with his fireballs in that mess, and three of the wolves got cooked to the point while they were trying to eat their enemies. So At a certain point, a loudy tonfo is the sound that something that's dropping on the ground. So something dropped on the ground really loudly, and then no more noises, only silence. A lot of the wolves got pushed away, but a lot kept coming, and they kept being crivellati, means eat multiple many times over their whole body, from the suppressing fire given by the machine gun. It was then that a silhouette that came out from the wood, quick like a shadow, was eating the fire spitting lizard with an alarming speed. Eccolo finalmente. Here he is finally. We are almost on the verge. We are almost dead. And he needs to do his spectacular entry on the scene. So again, Taka is the cool one, no? You see.
Of course.
Blabbers, so without never leaving the trigger. In the meanwhile, Taka killed his target that was left without any possibility in front of an action that quick. Was already moving against fortress that was fighting in the middle along with his companions. I'm sorry, big boy, but until you will work with me, you will need to adapt to my style. the
Figures.
Yeah.
That's how Taka is.
Yeah, handle
the
them
time.
while I do the cool guy.
So terrible. I love him though.
The agile ninja avoided a raffle of bullets that were aimed to the wolves behind him, with a backward somersault, and he jumped on his new target, fortress, understood that he was in trouble, and basically he flew. So
Okay.
fortress flew away, but Catherine, really quickly and unstoppable, jumped on him before the beast could react in any way. The big alpha wolf, frozen, stopped from by its enemy, got hit by a shower of bullets, of explosive shells, and the life got taken away from him. Venne a mancargli means got taken. He lost his life. Everything was silent then. The wolves disappeared as they appeared. The three companions got together to understand the point of the situation. There were wolves' body and blood everywhere. Allora, then, my mysterious friend, what did you see in your scout round? Some other pesky one in the nearby. Taka looked somewhere else for a second. He was trying to remember what he had seen, but a fourth headache was blocking him in trying to put good effort in his memory. So he answered negatively. So have we finished here? We only needed to put some holes in a few wolves. Seems so. It's strange though. These animals could have been tamed really well from the normal troops. Why engage some mercenaries? The important thing is that they pay us. The rest is not a problem of mine. Someone knows how much time we need to stay and guard this ferro vecchio, which is old iron, literally. So this piece of ancient and rusty machinery. Backup squad should be here before tonight. So said Annui, which means said yes. Make with the head, said yes without talking though. It's like Italian, gestures. Annuire is with the head doing like this.
I have to watch you.
Yeah,
10 seconds behind now.
Sorry.
I have to watch your head do the thing. There, I did it. Okay, I saw it.
It's just like up and down. So Annui was really distracted, and he was really intent in counting the mags still usable of the Met Cannon that were marked by a red spool painted really quickly on the side. No one was waiting for what he would have. It was coming. Katrak. A violent explosion divided the trio. So was surrounded by terrible flames. Gracie fell on the ground, and the barrel got filled with mud, mixed to blood. Catherine was thrown away. Nonetheless, the shield was, even if the shield was active, she passed away because of the impact with a huge secular tree.
Catherine dies?
She passes away for the moment.
Ooh. Is she back in 40 seconds?
Svenne. Maybe she's respawning. Taka was the only one left, more or less, without
always.
Isn't any wound. True? Yeah, also in the previous
Taka's
one.
always the last one, or the first one dead.
This was true since a couple of patches ago.
Yes.
In the meantime, the field was turned into an infernal field. Everything was burning, and it boato, the sound of the flames, was disturbing the beastly ears of the ninja. His senses were in ferment. The eyes were rolling really quickly, looking for the new menace. At a certain point, Taka jumped in the direction in which it appeared. He saw a silhouette moving, but there were no one, only flames. Then, over the sound of the fire burning, he heard the sibilo, again this sibilo. So this high noise of a metallic object that was traversing the air at incredible speed. An arrow, was it a blade. It passed the warrior's shoulder from side to side, and then he saw his enemy, tall and with muscles. He had a shining armor. It seemed not burning, but you know when you heat up something so much that it seems that it's burning. Incandescente, like the bulb. Incandescente, for the light of the flames. And the one and one object that seemed to be a blade in one of his hands. Who is this guy? He noticed that he had a long tail, thick and thick and strong, like the one of a river troll. Yes. Finn comes in. Troll di fiume, and that he loved so much to pick on when he was young. A second, where the hell that memory came from? But the thing that surprised him the most were the intelligent eyes, a pair of eyes that seemed to be that seems to be burning even more intensively than the fire that was surrounding them. He decided then that he was that he wouldn't have escaped without fighting, even if he was wounded at the shoulder. His enemy giggled, and with a rapid gesture of the hand, made disappear and appear again his sword. Until a moment before, it was stuck in the assassin's shoulder, but came back in his free hand. So he brought the anchor back. After looking to each other in the eyes for a second that seemed to be lasting for an eternity, Taka started the dance, jumped and was immediately on him. The battle was really tight, even if Taka had many years of experience with these switchblades. The enemy seemed always one step ahead. He was blocking, he was dodging, he was wounding, and every hit taken, every hit taken felt more and more painful. Maybe he was taking strength from the surrounding flames. Even if he was putting a lot of effort into it, his effort didn't seem to give any effect. The enemy was hitting again when they as if they were just started, and it seemed unfatigable. I don't know if it's unfatigable, Bob. And it seemed unfatigable, as if he was fusing with the surrounding fire. At a certain point, the ninja saw his oppositor shooting a burning circle against him, and with a big surprise, the creature materialized there where the shuriken was a second before, from really close to his face. The flames got him, and he understood that it was the end. Laying on the ground, severely injured, and with one of the two blades engraved with the emblems of the golden dragon, were just on his throat. He didn't have the possibility, not even to use one of his kaku bombs, because of the flames. He asked to his enemy who he was, and the creature was just now standing in front of him. The smell of his breath, reptilian breath, was mitigated from the smell of the burning blood that was hovering in the surrounding area. He came close to his mouth, that was filled with huge teeth, and he got near to the ear of Taka, and he said, "I am your worst nightmare." So here, Finn is Taka counter, basically.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Again, so much action. Again, for the second time, we have the blood mixing with the mud. It's all very operatic.
Yeah, this is something really that we've seen really common. This metaphor, I mean, this image of the blood spilling. So here also a connotation of sense of the smell of it as well, and like
I love it.
The sense of I mean, the use of an imaginary nose, not bad as well.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. You can feel it, you can smell it. And this is, again, really good battle writing. I love really good action writing. It's wonderful.
Mi dice che non è... Wait, mi dice che non è Finn. And who is he?
Who is he? It is Finn. Yeah. They call him a river troll, and he hasn't...
There's someone with Finn. There's someone else with Finn, which when he says there's Finn, yes, but probably Taka has been attacked by two people, because at a certain point he says, wait, let me get it back. Yes, here he says that troll here. Taka prije danci. Yeah. Yes, when he says at a certain point in the ninja saw his enemy shooting a fire circle against him. So Omino Sentencio says that it's Petal, but I cannot see Petal anywhere.
I don't see a fire circle. Is it Blackfeather? But no, who has a fire circle?
I thought of Blackfeather, but I don't know. The fire circle could be Quibble, but not even.
No, I thought that it was all on fire from the previous battle.
Mm-mm. Yeah, maybe here there's a little bit of uncertainty in which in which hero is represented in the final battle at the end, because they are 2 against 1. One is Finn, but the other one is not that clear. So let's go maybe with the last runner-up.
Okay.
And the last runner-up is Hellfire Knight. Legame d'acciaio is the last one.
Got it.
Legame d'acciaio, which means iron bond, steel bond. Fire, burning, hot. The only thing that he could perceive. She was stunned. The weight of her mech was suffocating her, and she didn't have any way to free from under there. She was feeling her head heavy, floated by confused thoughts, and from the screams of her companions from far away. How much time was passed since she went down? How much? 1 minute? A second? 1 hour? She lost the cognition of time. She got taken by surprise, and she understood she had failed. Her companions would have been killed, being in numeric inferiority, and after them would have been her turn. She started realizing of how much she was weak. She escaped from the poor borough of her city to study at the Academy of the Mech. She had modified one to make it more powerful. She adapted to its needs, to its request of maintenance, and its request of crystal power. She wore a special suit to command it in an optimal way. She was passing the night without sleeping, modifying, perfecting modifications more and more advanced on her armor, her weapons, and her jetpack. She gave the soul and the body for him, which is the mech, but she never concentrated on herself. She always was the old and nice Jewel, a weak and fragile small girl of humble origins. The powerful strength of the mech was compensating for her weaknesses. It was the hero that Jowl never had, but without it, she was lost. She didn't know what to do. She shook these tragic thoughts away, and she tried without any success to lift the now deactivated metallic being. Her muscles were too weak, and to make things worse, a bullet from her enemy was stuck in her side. It was not bleeding much, but it was enough to let her to certain death in a short time. In the case she couldn't free herself. She was shaking. They were 3 against 2, fighting fighting far away. She could feel the scream, the explosions, the rumor of blades and shooting. She knew she couldn't do anything. It was the end, and for her fault was the end also to the one trusting her. They were taken by surprise. Jowl was in the jungle shop, not caring
Of course.
it happens to me every time, not
Yeah, me
caring
too.
the suspect absence of her enemy, not being able to decide if to buy a blazing salvo or a pair of shoes. Hey, what do you prefer, big boy? Some shoes? About the shoes, I don't know what to do about them, but uh, if I can find some of your size, the
Black
Mac,
shoes.
the Mac didn't reply. It was on her side, waiting for a command of its master. Jowl fetches pallucce, which means up and down with the shoulder, which means
Shrug.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
whatever. And she bought and installed the blazing salvo on the top of the robot. Well, we are ready. Let's go and kill the. She could not finish the sentence. She saw a fireball coming at her, and because of the instinct, she threw herself on the ground, passing away. While she was trying to free herself, she noticed that the shields of her mech were gone. Damn, they could not do anything against that thing. Uh, just a small amount of energy was left to the machinery. It had not been destroyed, luckily, but it was really badly in a bad shape and partly fused. It could have repaired it in one second if she would be free, but she didn't have the time, not the physical power to do so. For the moment, her only worry was to set herself free. Hey, big boy, what do you think about the stars? She was laying on a field, on the top of a hill, and she was contemplating the sky. The Mac didn't answer. It was not. It had not been programmed to talk, and Jowl knew that well, but she liked to talk to him. Do you see how beautiful they are? Celeste told me that they have an immense energy. Just think about the fact if we could grasp it, we wouldn't. Sorry, we would not have to fight again in the Halcyon Fold. This is a grammatical error. The H, guys, Halcyon for with the H.
That's okay. You
The
don't
Halcyon
pronounce it, so.
to control
Vabbè.
to control the crystal mines. We could visit the world. We could. The robot didn't emit a single sound. They stayed there, a girl and her only friend, silently, and bound by a relation as strong as as its armor. Processo reactivation process 14%. Jowl sobbalzò. Sorry, Jowl got shocked. She left she dropped the arm of the robot that she was trying to lift, that fell on the ground quickly. What did you say? Reactivation process 27%. The voice of the Mac was cold and metallic. The girl was astonished. Where did it find that energy? Reactivation process completed. Il Mac si alzò. The Mac stood suddenly and took the girl in his left hand, the sword in his right hand. Before she could do some question, she could feel the rumor of some bullets. Target locked. Shocked, Jowl was trying to understand how it could move by itself. At a certain point, she noticed a strange thing, luminescence coming from the nucleus, from the core of the Mac. By looking closer, she saw a piece of crystal coming out from its back. Is it possible that from the hangar 12 of the Mac Academy, some unusual rumors could be heard? Can I come in? Said Jason, one of the students of the academy. The hangar given to the test of the Mac was filled with shiny metallic parts. Oof, thought the guy. That girl cannot keep a minimum of order. As usual, I will have to tie it up. He started to pick up all the objects. When he could hear the echo of Jowl's voice. Hey you, move out. Knowing the girl, Jason moved away. A second before that, a huge ray of energy opened a huge hole in the floor just next to him. With the trousers half burned, he screamed. Hey, you mad girl! It was close enough that you would have killed me. The robot of the girl was approaching slowly. Hey, it was not my fault. It was you that you were in the line of fire, Jay. I told you not to call me in that way, small kid. As you want. So, what do you think about it? This new weapon is a bomb. I came exactly for that. The Commission for the Security has examined your projects. As stated that your invention is too dangerous. You need to dismantle it immediately. Jowl kept angry face. Come on. It has a probability of success equals to 36%. It never failed, not even once up to now. Jason took a breath. When she was getting something stuck in her head, it was impossible to make her change her mind. You made only 2 tests, and you were lucky. But now take off that thing to your Mac and get out of here. But most importantly, clean. That said, he made Dietro front and blubbering something regarding his costly, ruined uniform, left an angry jowl, modifying, sorry, touching and modifying his new weapon, and that was now unusable. The sound of the bullets was getting closer, and along with them, they started damaging the robust armor, leaving several ammaccature, which are the like bumps.
Yeah.
At a certain point, Jowl understood. The mech was protecting her. It knew that in her condition, she could not pilot it. So it was doing everything by itself. It was sailing in front of her, stopping the bullets with its damaged armor. Mission in process. Protect the chief. After saying so, the internal reactor in his chest activated itself. The reaction increased in intensity. Jowl was almost blinded from the light emitted by the crystals. Secondary objective of the mission. The sounds of the bullets was gone. She heard a scream, a suffocated scream from far away. Reach. A light even more powerful was forming in front of the mech. Her hands were joined to the cannons. Cover yourself, a female voice screamed. Jowl was confounded, but she knew what to do. With her last remaining forces, she took the remote control from the pocket. It is giving everything for me, and in my small, I want to give him everything. Ignoring the danger of what she was doing, she pushed the red button. Energetic wave blow her away instantly. Le stelle, the stars.
Oh, did the mech say that?
Probably Jowl. That was Jowl because the color code is from Jowl. Wow.
But it's from both.
Yeah. Yes, it's from both because it's mixed. Awesome.
Yeah. So I have a question. So she's in the jungle shop and she gets hit and she's kind of, I think she was pinned underneath her mech.
Yeah, immediately.
And then the mech started to restart itself. So at what point was she in the garage where her friend comes in and she's fixing up the mech? Is that a memory?
Yeah, that's a memory. That's a sort of flashback she has. While the mech when the mech has reactivated itself, she thinks of this memory suddenly. Probably because I don't know. I don't see any particular connection. Just one of the random thoughts that could come into your mind sometimes. Probably.
I think that she had the memory of fixing up the mech and all those hours, she didn't sleep or eat. I think she was always working on him. And it's as a girl in her mech, he's her best friend, but she's the only one who speaks to him and all this. But now she finds out that the mech has become sentient and is protecting her, right?
Yeah,
I love it.
it's really cool.
Yeah, I love this. I love it also that someone was talking about her kilojoule 9000 skin. She's in the academy.
Yeah,
I love it. I love also that the blazing salvo is an actual thing and you get to feel what it's like to really be shopping at the jungle.
yeah, that's
And
something. That's something really funny as a starting point.
yeah, and I love that. I kind of love that they use the two colors for the speaking parts because then at the end you see that they set it together.
Yeah, it's really nice, the color coding idea. Not bad.
Yeah, that was neat. Are you saying we have to choose?
So in theory, we should choose the best three in order. So there's a podium basically.
Oh no, this is hard.
This is quite hard. So that we could do a small recap. We have Nimrak with Il Salvataggio, which means the close escape. It was the one describing the pickup of Julia from the Stormguard base, giving it different perspective from Ardan point of view, Vox point of view, Sky point of view, and describing also the a little bit of the surrounding situation after recent events caused by Sky as well. So I really like this one. Then we have Haunting the Undead. So Taka against Krul, and it's a sort of first episode, I would say. Really dynamic.
Well, it's also the funniest one, I think.
It was really funny, yes, with the strong connotation of the characters. Then we had the final. This one was. This one was the one about the battle between the Star Queen and the Storm Queen.
Yeah.
So Celeste,
like
which
that.
was suffering, this one was really good as well. I like this one. Really like
Me
this
too.
one, and it's also really is written with great care. So we are for the moment 3 stories. We still miss 2. We have Your Worst Nightmare, which is this one was like a little bit. We got a little bit confused about who is actually at the end killing Taka.
Yeah.
So we'll try to maybe get this information. And then we have the last one, which is about the bonding between Jowl and her machine. I really like this one. It was really sweet.
Yeah, that's definitely in my top 3.
This is definitely in my top 3 as well. So maybe
Yeah.
yes, we can start by giving each other the top 3. For me, top 3s are Il Salvataggio, so Ardan family reunited somehow. The battle between Celeste and the Storm Queen, and the one about Jul. What do you say?
You took mine. You took my
Really?
top 3.
Really?
Yeah. That's
And-
what I was going to do.
And if you ask me just one small justification as of why, is because even if other stories were funny and they were characterizing the heroes really well, these ones added a personal. This one added a personal story and background situation to a really particular situation in the fight. That was not just the theme of the contest, which was like vainglorious battle, but was like a sort of also emotionally interesting situation.
Okay, well, yeah, I totally agree with your top three. So what do we do there? How do we?
Now it's tough. What do you think? It's the third place.
I can't. Okay, wait. Yes, I can. Let me think. Oh no, I can't. I need help from the chat.
The chat. Someone is saying that they are going to cry.
Why?
Thanks a lot. The moment we were waiting for. Thank you. The chat is just really getting moved, everyone. So I guess I propose you to do like this. So we start from the third, and we each other give at the count of 3 our third.
Oh no, I can't remember what they're called.
Let's do the saving, the final explosion, and the iron bond. Saving, explosion, and iron bond. So the saving is the one of Ardam family.
Okay, that's the first
The
one.
explosion is the one between the
where everyone dies.
Solar Storm Queen and Star Queen, and Iron Bond is the one of Jules. So we have these 3.
Okay, this is hard. I think my number 3 is the saving one.
Il salvataggio. Sono d'accordo.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yes. I'm with
It's
you.
so hard though, because these are all
They're
number
really
one
awesome.
stories.
Yes, they're really awesome.
Yeah.
So, terzo posto, il salvataggio Nimrak. Bravissimo. Ci hai tolto il fiato. You took our breath away. Second place.
Is he here?
Maybe it's better to now. Yeah, probably he's here. I saw him before. Maybe it's better to give the first place now.
Okay. How am I going to choose between a 1v1 of Storm Queen and Star Queen?
Yeah, this is tough.
And Jewel and her mech. That is really rough.
This is really rough.
I know, I don't like this. I guess my number 1 in the end. Crap.
Come on, everyone is happy already, Sugar, don't worry.
Can we ask the 2 writers which team they like better in Calcio? Because if one of them is a Juventus supporter or an Inter supporter, then I will know not to vote for their story.
Yeah, one of them, I saw them in chat. Hellfire Knight. SugarVenom is asking to...
Okay.
Sta chiedendo a quale squadra tieni.
Yes. Che squadra tifi? Hellfire.
Hellfire.
Importante per me.
Di Milan, mi raccomando, Milan.
No, don't tell. He will say Milan.
Okay, Sugar. First place first.
I think the explosion for me.
Great.
What are you gonna choose?
Yeah, it was really epic. I guess that the epic factor of that story was totally deserving the first prize. Because actually, if you think one of the most devastating battle in Vainglory actually could be the Storm Queen against the Star Queen. So it's just like
So you agree?
I totally agree with your choice. So second place instead is like really touchy story about Jowl that I really liked.
Jewel, I know, I love it.
So yes, again we ripetiamo il
love all
podio.
3.
Yeah, they're all 3 wonderful. Ripetiamo il podio. Terzo classificato il salvataggio di Nimrak. Secondo classificato legame d'acciaio di Hellfire Knight. E primo classificato con una storia veramente epica che poi mi rileggerò. Io mi sono tenuto la sorpresa fino alla fine, quindi Per me sono state proprio delle novità, me ne sono volute godere. Il boato finale di Kilian Der, complimenti ragazzi,
Oh,
applausi a
complimenti.
tutti. So, what to say, Sugar? You've been so nice. It has been so nice to spend some time with you. Even when I've been in Los Angeles, we didn't have much time to
I
talk.
know.
And you see, sometimes the case makes so that we had another chance to spend some time chatting and chilling.
I know, and I'm so sorry because when you came, you saw we were so busy. We are putting out so many updates, even more
Yeah.
than one per month. And so I'm so glad. I hope that we took care of you well enough without me. But I was so sad to have missed your entire trip. And so I'm glad that we had this time. But wow, you did a lot of work translating all these stories. You must be tired. Thank you so much. So
Thanks to
we will
you.
meet at this same time tomorrow, so that you can read the newspaper to me, and I will
Okay,
learn to
the
speak
Italian
Italian
newspaper.
because I need
Okay,
your
deal.
help.
Deal,
Soon I
deal.
will be in Italy, and I will have no idea how to understand anyone. So I need all your help.
You have a huge amount of fans in Italy as well, so
Uh,
be sure not to leak the date of your eventual
no, no.
travel to Italy. Or if you want,
Oh,
do so.
I do. I would
So
love to. I'm
super.
going to be in Genoa. How do you say Genova?
Genova, yes.
Genova.
Ah,
I'm gonna
yes.
be in Genoa.
I will take just this last minute to show something to the guy that maybe no one, so maybe someone didn't see it. The splash of the new hero.
That's
So
I'm
we are looking forward to read your history about him.
yes.
So really looking forward for
There will
that.
be lots of epic stories about Rhyme coming soon.
Oh, that's awesome, Sugar. Thanks a lot, very much, really, and
Grazie.
say goodbye and Merry Christmas to the family.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Italian?
Buon Natale.
Oh, Buon Natale. Buon
Buon
Natale. Happy
Natale.
holidays. E arrivederci. Sì, presto
Arrivederci.
vengo in Genoa e Milan, certamente, perché
A
I
vedere
have
la
to go to a
partita.
game. I have
Yes.
to go to a game. Of course, I have to go to San Siro.
E l'aperitivo,
Sì.
Sugar, l'aperitivo. The aperitif, in Milan is a must.
Sì,
Okay,
Forza Milan.
Forza Milan. I'm Milanista as well, so Forza Milan. And thanks a lot to everyone for participating in this contest. We'll try to reproduce it somehow, sometimes. Lo rifaremo qualche giorno, eventualmente qualche volta. Grazie ai ragazzi del forum che l'hanno tenuto e al nostro ospite d'onore, our special, super special and kind guest, SugarVenom. Bye bye everyone.
Grazie, buon
Buona